Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Strategic Rap Intelligence. I am your host, Robert Lee Taylor. In this edition of Strategic Rap Intelligence, I will discuss the gang phenomenon in the United States of America. I will also clear up some confusion for individuals who seem to think that they have a grasp and handle on America's gang phenomenon, but they really don't. Now, let's just delve into the discussion. The topic is gangs in the United States of America. If you're someone like myself who studies gang activity in the United States of America, someone who watches YouTube videos, someone who listens closely to what individuals are saying in the various cities, towns, parishes, villages, jurisdictions, sectors of the United States of America with regard to gangs, gang membership, gang history, gang activity in general, you might have noticed that there is kind of this trend coming out of California in which some persons, some individuals seem to believe that gangs are exclusive to California. This is absolutely ridiculous, this notion that these people have. Gangs are not exclusive to California. In fact, gangs migrated from California decades ago and ventured out into other parts of the United States of America and set up networks in different cities outside the state of California. The individuals who did this were people who were official, certified, bona fide gang members from the state of California. However, and as alluded to, there are these individuals who, for whatever reasons, seem to believe that gangs are only in California, and that if there are gang members in other states claiming gangs from California or claiming membership, association, affiliation to with a gang from California, that gang and or individuals therein are fake, are phony, are not real, are not part of that particular gang organization. Now, obviously, the people who are behind this movement are people who want for you to believe that California in some way controls gang activity in the United States of America. That notion is absolutely absurd. The notion that these individuals hold to is actually a dangerous idea. It's a dangerous notion to which they hold. It's really unintelligent of them to believe such nonsense because it can have negative repercussions on their hood status, as can have negative repercussions on their hood reputation or their neighborhood reputation, their status in the community. It's foolish for someone to actually believe that gangs did not expand from California, given that it's federal United States documented information, public record, that gangs are in all 50 states of the United States of America. But again, you'll see these people on YouTube when you watch these California gang related videos, and there are these individuals who, when asked by these camera crew members something to the effect of, hey, so you're from this gang, and so are the gangs in New York who claim to be part of California's gangs, is that really a gang, or are they fake? Are the guys and gals in New York who claim you're gang, or the larger organization of which you're a member, are they fake? And then you'll hear these individuals say, yes, they're fake. They're not real gang members. Well, that's absurd, because they are real gang members. And the irony, as you can deduce, as you can see, as you can tell, is that the people who come from those organizations, or, so-called organizations on the West Coast, have no idea. They have no clue. Unbeknownst to them, there are things going on within their own organizations outside the scope of their understanding. They are amateurs, really. They're new jacks. They're newbies to the business of gangs, because if they were in any kind of organized gang structure on their particular level, they would have the knowledge thereof that there are and were individuals from within their own gangs who expanded, migrated, and set up networks in other cities in the United States of America. And again, and I can't overemphasize the fact that you'll see these individuals on YouTube and they'll say, no, we're in California. Basically, we're the only real gang members members in America and the gang that we created back in the 60s or whatnot, yeah, we're the only real gang in the United States of America and everybody else is fake. Well, that's really interesting that they would say that, because that means in their worldview, their gang isn't very large. Now, we can all, as scholars, determine and tell, based on the intelligence information that we have, that those individuals just have no clue. They're oblivious to the fact that their gang expanded so many generations ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago, and has taken on so many untold numbers of permutations that these individuals in California, some of them, mind you, not all, some have knowledge, but some of them just don't know. They really don't know, and they think that they do. There are, in fact, Bloods in New York. They're bona fide, certified Bloods. There are Blood gang members in New York who are official Blood gang members. There are Bloods in the state of Texas, the state of Illinois, the state of Arkansas, the state of Iowa, the state of Nevada, the state of Utah, the state of Virginia, the state of Vermont, the state of Delaware, New Hampshire, New England. There are Bloods and Crips all throughout the United States of America. And these individuals in California don't understand that, some of them. They think that, you know, all eyes are on them and that they somehow run the game, so to speak. But they're not even in tune with the larger expansion of a concept that was created before their time. And you'll see them in their neighborhoods, and they're on their little tiny block, on their little tiny stoop, in their little tiny zone, in their little tiny 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10-mile radius, and they're making references to the rest of the United States of America. They have no clue. They have no idea. Those gangs from California became so large that they had no choice but to branch out and go elsewhere throughout America. And the people who set up those networks and sub-networks and sub-sub-networks, those arteries and veins and distribution channels for drugs, guns, gambling, prostitution, every manner of racket conceivable from A to Z in the different states, those were certified gang members who did that. It was the FBI, the DEA, the Secret Service, police, law enforcement in general, U.S. Marshals, U.S. intelligence, domestic intelligence gathering organizations who indicated that there were individuals who were bona fide, certified, recognized, acknowledged gang members from those parts of California who then moved on and set up essentially cells in different cities in America. So whoever they recruited at the time that they recruited individuals, those too were certified, bona fide, registered, accredited, so to speak, gang members. But then, again, you have people in some parts of the United States of America who want to claim that they have some higher knowledge of gang activity, and they don't even understand that it's not just Caucasians who provide these statistics, that it's African Americans from gang-plagued, gang-infested neighborhoods, black men and women who come from those neighborhoods who know certified gang members, acknowledged, reputable, reputed gang members when they see them. And so the statistics come from both African Americans, Hispanics, Latino Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, people from these gang neighborhoods who move on with their lives, who, you know, move forward with their lives, who get out of these neighborhoods, who go on to work in law enforcement, military. They work for the U.S. government, and they say that there are gangs in all 50 states.